How's it going, guys? It is AJ here and welcome to another FIFA 17 video. So we're going to be doing the marquee matchups, as you can tell. So basically, on my last video, got so much support. Honestly, I woke up and normally gained 4 or 5 subscribers overnight, but I checked it and I'd gained like 40, nearly 50 subscribers in one night. I checked it, I was checking it again. I weren't really sure if it was actually happening, but it was. 2.5k views on that, absolutely incredible. At this moment anyway, it'll probably go up even more by the time this video's out, but thank you for that, guys. So we're going to get straight into the video. So as you all know, the Premier League has finished, the Championship's finished, obviously playoffs and stuff you've got coming up, the Cup finals are all coming up very soon, but most leagues have actually finished. So what are they going to do for the marquee matchup? So what we're going to be predicting, obviously in the summer you've got other leagues, the MLS and stuff start, so we're going to be checking that out. But this weekend coming, we're going to be focusing on a few finals, the Cup finals. You guys know one of the biggest one, and that is the FA Cup. So that's between my team, Chelsea and Arsenal. So with this one, I was going to save it till last, but I thought I'd just get it over with. Basically, the players are going quite expensive because Arsenal haven't got a non-rare player, sorry. So pretty much with this, you're going to have to buy them pretty expensive. And the ones that are popping up, there's El Neni there, and Ospina is somewhere. He's going to be pretty cheap, about 1,000. So Ospina, El Neni, I don't think you're going to find many more. I mean, you could. I will show you a way how to filter these guys out, not necessarily these, but how to actually get some other players in there. But yeah, everyone's really expensive, so don't be expecting that you're going to get, like Danny Welbeck was just in there. You're not going to be getting any great deals unless you snipe them with Arsenal. Basically, one of the ways to get out of this is to put them in by now up to about 2,000 coins. Now you can do this when lightning rounds are out, that'd be a very good idea. So maybe if tonight's team of the week is good, I don't know what it's going to be like, but maybe just do this, and then let you get Debussy in there, Coquelin, Walcott, Perez, Monreal. I'll show you how I actually did that. Basically, max price 1,000 coins so that you can bid on them. So with these, you're not going to want to buy now. You're just going to want to bid just in case you can get them. Minimum buy now 2k, so you get rid of the ones that are like basically El Neni. You get rid of him, Ospina, some of the Welbecks, and then you put up to 3k because you're not going to win like Cazorla, Sanchez, Cech, Koscielny. You're not going to win those for 1,000 to 2,000 coins, but maybe with the other ones you might be able to. So it's the way you can filter it out. Just go 1, 2, 3 within the max price buy now and the other buy now. So just do that 1, 2, 3. You should be able to get some bids in. So you can see that you might not be able to win them. It's going to be hard, but if not, if you can't be bothered to do that, and you're a good sniper, you're good at sniping, just sit there, 750, 800 coins, something like that, and just keep sniping from here. Stick with these, wouldn't go the silvers because don't think they're going to be needed. It's the same with Chelsea here. Move on to Chelsea now. I didn't even realise he was on there. I think he might be new. I know who he is obviously, but we've got Eduardo here, the goalkeeper. I've never seen him on Ultimate Team before, but I don't know, everyone's their own. I don't think I've seen him at all on this FIFA, so he's looking at around 500 coins. There's one there for 500. I'm just going to pick him up because, no I'm not, I would have picked him up for 500, but I'm going to try to put a bid on him for 500 because it's worth it. 450, 500 coins isn't too bad. You know what, I'll put a bid on Moses, 600 coins, put a bid on Alonso, 550, and we'll put a bid on him for 450. So if I win those, fair play to me, they might go up over the weekend. If they don't, who cares, I've literally paid pretty much min price for them, I'm not going to lose much. And also, I got them more than their min by now, so what you guys need to think, but it's going to be hard with Chelsea. Obviously, you've got the likes of, I'm going to do this thing again, so you go 1,000 coins, 2,000, and then 3,000, see if they pop up. It's good, like I said, it's going to be hard, but you want to do this when lightning rounds are out, when a lot of people aren't really focusing on bidding on players and winning players, they're more focusing on packing people. So maybe when a new team of the season comes out, but I assume the next team of the season will be Friday, and obviously the marquee matchups might be out Friday. So you might not be able to do that, but who knows, you might be able to. So you've got Batshuayi, Zuma, Moses' rare card, that is upgraded card, Musonda, I told you he was in there at some point, Gary Cahill, Begovic, John Terry. You might not win some of these, it's going to be difficult to win them, but like I said, lightning round, you have more of a chance. But if not, just literally get Eduardo, 550 coins, 500 there. I'm just going to pick him up. Why not? Because pretty much min price. So yeah, we'll put him on the transfer list, 500 coins, not bad. But yeah, what you can do, maybe just put it to 700, 800 or something like, or I'd say 800, and then just sit there. You can do this, literally flick through them all. 800 coins for Musonda's not bad. I would pick that up, but to be honest I can't be bothered. But you can sit there, defenders, midfielders and forwards, so he's gone already. So yeah, you just sit here doing this if you want, because obviously if you go goalkeeper or any, you're going to get Eduardo. So what you want to do, just keep doing this and you will filter out Eduardo and get yourself some decent players. So the next game is actually in the Bundesliga. Now this, once again, another cup final or whatever, so it is between Frankfurt and Dortmund. It's going to be quite hard to invest in these. They don't have many rare players. They've got a few, but obviously not as many as Chelsea and Arsenal, and obviously Dortmund as well. So what you can do to filter out these, I wouldn't really go for the rares unless you get them min price. I'm going to pick him up, 500 coins, just in case he goes up in price. So 500 coins for this guy, place him on the transfer list, and that's all you basically need to do. So what you can do with this now, just sit there and snipe at 500, see if one pops up, but I think they'll go for around 600 anyway, so it doesn't matter. You've got this cam here, a CDM there, that goalkeeper I just picked up, he will be on here somewhere. You've got a centre back there, that might be a decent idea to pick him up, but once again you can actually go and get yourself some rare players if you really want, because you never know, they might ask for one rare player. But yeah, you want to go 800 and then something along these. You might get a few of these. You've got Chandler, that guy there, there's a centre back that just popped up, a right back, and there's loads of them. You can go get these, and they're all pretty much min price, like 1,100, and I don't think you're going to get them unless you snipe them like any rare player, just because of the Prem SBC, the one where you need like all rare players. They've all gone up to 1,000 coins roughly, so you may not get them for under 1,000 unless you snipe them. So with Dortmund, you can actually go and pick up some of their non-rare players. They don't have many, as you guys can imagine. They've got Park Ju-hoo, I know they have a few. You've got Weidenfeller, Durham, who's there as well, a left back, and I think that might be, I know they have a few more, but they might be a bit more expensive than the others. Ginther as well, he's in there, the centre back, so it's definitely worth picking up some of these non-rare cards, because if they're in marquee matchups, of course they will go up to probably around 2k, 1,000 to 2,000 coins. You're going to get yourself a lot of profit from this. Now once again with these, it's pretty much the same throughout, like, for most of these teams. Just put it to probably about 1,000 coins just to filter out some of the non-rares. You're going to get some anyway, but 2,000, and then obviously put it to about 900 to 850 or something like that. You will get a few rares that are basically min price, such as Sahin, like 1,400 for him, Berkey, and you also got Schmelzer on the end. There was a centre mid here, we got a few, I didn't see these, so you got Merino here, probably why, because they're more expensive. You've also got this Guerrero here, don't know if I pronounced that right, but got him anyway. There's a few different non-rares that I missed, or they weren't popping up. So you've also got Kagawa, Road and Dembele. You could possibly get pretty damn cheap, but like I always say, you need to actually do this when there's something out, because if I go bid on these, very unlikely that I'll win them. But you guys can actually sit there and wait for lightning rounds to come out, bid on them, or just snipe them. It's up to you. You can filter them out like I just said, or just buy the non-rares. Buy a few. I'd recommend buying a few non-rares, like 90% of them non-rares, and then just buy a couple of rare players just in case you need them for the SBC. So the next game, once again, flick across a few leagues. You've got the Liga Santander, and it's between Barcelona, which are here, and then you've got this Alves, Deportes Alves team just here. So with Alves, they've got a few players that are gold. You've got a few rares anyway, I'd say about 3 or 4 rares that you can go pick up. Most of them are Spanish, so could be a requirement, or they might ask for a few different nations. So you could do either. I just pick up, like I always say once again, just pick up a variety of players, different nations, positions. Just stick with golds, that's the only thing I can really say, just stick to golds, but different nations, positions, and also make sure you get like a high rated players. It doesn't matter if you get 75s, because you can make the other players high rated, but the higher rated you get, the higher, like the better the players will be, the more expensive they'll be if the actual requirements come out. Because with Barca and obviously this team, they might ask for like a 78 team rating or 77 or something like that, so you might need some high rated players, but they're all going to rise up in price anyway, so it doesn't matter if you get the 75s, just make sure you can get some of the 76, 77s, it doesn't matter. So with this team, they are actually going for probably about 550, 400 coins, so pretty much min price. Got Lorente, this centre back here, CDM, once again he's a different nation, so it could be worth picking up. Got the striker here, I'm probably going to be saying all of these over again, like the same ones, but you've got a load of players here. You can see they all look really different, but I know there's a few of the same in there, so I'm not going to say them all, but you've got a few players here. Just go check them out yourselves. Obviously I don't know the Xbox One prices, but I'm sure they'll probably be cheaper because they are cheaper than PS4 anyway. So pretty much min price for this team, you can't go wrong. Maybe pick up a few of the rare players. So what you want to do to filter that out, once again, take it to about 2,000 coins, put this to 1,200 and then put it to about 850 coins, and you should get a few of the rare ones, maybe anyway, that you can bid on. Like I said, it's going to be hard to get them because of how hard how much people want to do the SBC, because I've seen loads of people pack like Team of the Seasons from the Prem SBC, but that's why all the rares have gone up in price. So basically, we're going to move on to Barcelona. That was Alves, so you pretty much know what to do. Get the rare players, the 2 or 3 rare players anyway, and then also get the non-rares, they're min price, so you can't go wrong with that. With Barcelona, they're obviously more expensive because it's a bigger team. 850 coins, you've got Denis Suarez. So with Barca, I don't actually think they have many rare players that are cheap, just because it's Barcelona. So we're going to go 2.4, and then we'll go like 1.4, and then just shove this to about 950 coins. See if we can get any rare players. So you've got Vidal, Rafinha, and that's probably going to be it, to be honest. And Titi, you might win him. Matthew could win some of those, but I'd say the better ones would be Rafinha and Vidal. They will probably be the only ones that you're going to win, to be honest. But they do have a few non-rares you can go and get. So I'm going to show you how to get some of the non-rare players. So with these, you've got Denis Suarez, Alcacer, Digne. They've also got a keeper somewhere. There he is, Silicon. So yeah, there's a few non-rares you can go and get, but once again, look, you can snipe him, it doesn't matter. Look, 850 coins, he's going to be there for 850, you can go pick him up, obviously clear this if you want, and then you'll get the same one, just him pretty much at the moment, but 900 you might get a few more. Got Vidal there, which could be a very good decent deal. 900 coins for him, he's been up for like just under a minute, and then just Denis Suarez and Silicon, so you might be able to snipe some of these. What I could recommend you guys do, there's always one snipe and filter in my Marquee matchups, ones that have already risen in price, but just take it to 700, maybe like 750, because you might be able to get some of the rares, popping up if someone basically discards them, putting them up on the transfer market. So you can sit here, do some sniping, get yourself some coins. With the coins you make, go and buy some investments. That's how I do it, because you're not going to lose any money, because obviously if you're actually winning money, you're making profit. With the profit you get, you could go spend it on investments to possibly make more money, or you might lose out, but you're still not losing much money anyway. So that's it for Barcelona. We're going to move on to the last game, which is in the Scottish League. You guys probably know if you're living in Scotland or you're a fan of Celtic, then you will probably know, but it's Celtic versus Aberdeen. As we all know, Celtic have had literally the best season ever. I know it's an easy league, some of you may say, but it's still pretty impressive. Look at the Premier League, people lose to Burnley, Hull, sorry if these are your teams, but they lose to bottom teams, like teams that you don't expect to lose to. So fair play to Celtic, had a very, very, very good season. So with the golds, you can pick them up. I don't think they're really, really cheap. Okay, they are, you got a few, you got Griffiths, and not going to pronounce that, but you got them too, that are fairly cheap, pretty much min price. But what you can do with these, go get some silvers. They're probably around the same price, I'd say, because I did check them earlier and they're around 400 to 450 coins. So 400, you've got one here, Dembele, he's sick. My friend got him as a red inform, a silver red inform, and yeah, he's pretty damn good. But yeah, 400 to 450, you might get, I know I say don't get silvers, but with this they don't have many golds, probably like 3 golds or something. So maybe take it to like 250, and look, you can whack some bids on here. Look, I'll probably put a few bids on. I won't bid no more than 250 just because I can't really be bothered. So we're going to go 250, see if we win them. You guys probably won't see this in this video, but in my next video I might actually show you some of my investments. So I'm just going to put a bid on one more, 250 coins. That'll do me, I'm happy with that. So that's Celtic. Go pick up some of their non-rare players. I don't think they've got any rare golds. I will check that. So, oh yeah, they have, of course they've got Gamboa and Sinclair, forgot about those, but they're going to be fairly expensive. You're looking at around 1,000, maybe more for Sinclair, but they've also got Torre, Colo Torre, and then a few others. I think that's probably it, to be honest. It's hard to see some of these because they all seem to look the same and you think you're repeating the same player, but probably about 4 or 5 golds you can go and get. So maybe stick with the golds for Celtic, but I reckon the silvers will go up anyway. And I know I don't say go for silvers, but with Aberdeen you're going to have to go with silvers, because if we check their golds, they don't have any, so you're going to have to go with silvers. Now with this, they are pretty expensive. You can treat this as a snipe and filter if you like. They're going for around 700 coins, so that's what you should list them up at. Obviously when you see this video, check how much the prices are by all means, because they could have gone up to 1,000 if I tell you to list them for 700. Could have got yourself an extra 300 coins. So make sure you check the prices before you actually list the players. But at the minute, they're going for around 700 coins, so maybe take it down to 500. that's, or wherever you're happy to pay for some silvers, and then just do some sniping. Or if you want to make profit, put it to 500 coins and see if you can whack some bids in. There's a minute left on that. I'm just going to put a few bids in. You go sell them on anyway, so 350 I'll just go, not bothered, and I'll go listen for 700 and make pretty much double my coins. That's not too bad at all. But yeah, so we're going to leave it at that. Just bid on 4 or 5 players at that point. Probably get some more when the video's over because I don't want to bore you guys with my investments. But if you want to see my investments video, I probably can do that. Although I haven't actually made many investments, so I might have to do that first. So yeah guys, that is all for this video. Basically with these, just do this little tactic that I showed you, the 1, 2, 3k ones. You might have to like adjust the prices a little for certain teams, but it doesn't matter, you can still filter out some of the players that you don't want in there. So with this video guys, what I want you to do, if, that is a big if, I make you 50k, actually no, we'll go 30k just to start it off. If we make 30k or more over the weekend for this Marquee matchups, if you invest in a load of players and you make 30 plus k, you have to come back in, you have to subscribe to my channel. We're going to make that deal and we'll gradually rise it, see how many people can actually, what a better idea is, list it down below. Obviously come back and subscribe anyway, but list it down below how much I actually make you, because a lot of people DM me on Twitter, they put in the comments that I've made them so much coins or something like that, so make sure you do that so I know how many coins I make you, because I don't really do Marquee matchups. I mean, I invest a little but I don't go crazy with it, but if I'm making you guys coins I can do it myself, so make sure you do that. But that is all for this video guys, leave a like and be sure to subscribe.